and today it's a somewhat lazy Sunday. I'm gonna have to go on a pilgrimage to the grocery store to get groceries for the week. I'm gonna have to decide on what I want to cook today. But other than that, I got to sleep in. It was 6:30 when I roused myself from bed. I've had coffee, I've had breakfast. Just need to get a little something going on the face. My skin has been feeling really dry. We're kind of popping into that spring into summer sort of feeling here in LA. And so I need to kind of get something with moisture and also a little bit of SPF as well. Just at added coverage. So we're gonna do lots of creams today. So creams and liquids. So anyway, here we go. We're gonna have it. I'm having more coffee. Probably a good idea. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to start with my Laura Mercier. This gives a nice kind of a little bit of radiant finish, not a lot, but just a little bit. Some good moisture. And it also sits fairly well on my skin. I did try the new Laura Mercier foundation, and it did the same kind of thing that the liquid blush from Laura Mercier did. It looks fine at first, and then it ends up sinking into the pores in a weird way where it's kind of like a polka dot pore situation, where it just, no matter if I'm wearing, you know, a primer or anything, it just kind of balls up and like poofs out in a weird way where my pores are. And I don't know if it's just that it's reacting poorly to the oils that are going on. I think I got a bit much here. I'm gonna wipe that off. It's been a minute since I used this foundation, so it's kind of getting back into the feel of it. I've been using a lot of, because I was experimenting with foundation. I was using a lot of different other things. So some of the other elements of my collection, the foundation variety, kind of got sidelined for a minute. But we're back into it. I really like the way this feels. Feels nice. And just again, because my skin is doing all sorts of interesting things recently, it's nice to have something that just feels good and I know is pretty dependable. And what kind of finish it's gonna have, how it's gonna wear. Good going to the store makeup. All right, so I did get in some, I picked up, so I now have all three of the Summer Fridays, the lip and cheek duos. The first one I got was the Heat Wave. We got Pink Skies and we have Warm Desert. So we're actually gonna start with the Warm Desert as kind of a bronzery look. Now I did swatch these, and this may be a little peachy, a little more blushy toned than more of a bronzer, but we're gonna find out. We're testing it together. So this is our bad boy. I'll swatch it here so you can see it. Again, very kind of a thin, blendable formula. A little bit of emollients, but not so much that it feels greasy or wet or tacky. Okay, I'm just gonna blend with my fingers for this one. We've been going out and playing some tennis in the morning. And so I've started getting a little more color. So some of my foundation colors I may need to start really paying more attention to, as far as these are summer colors and these are winter colors. So that just gives you really light color, like a wash of color. And we're gonna go in like a blush with the Pink Skies. And again, I was really pretty happy with the fact that you could use this as lip colors too. And I do have a brush, I could just tap it out, but we're gonna Just see what we can do finger application wise. And it shears out really quickly. Now this isn't as matte as like the Danessa Myricks ones, or some of the like the Colourpop putty sort of feeling blushes. So you're gonna have more of that emollient feel to it. I'll take off I have the Tatcha lip treatment and just show you real quick what this would. And it feels really nice. And it's a pretty decent color payoff on the lip. It's not dark or bright, but it's not bad. We're gonna have other things on the lip in just a little bit though, so we're gonna tap that off. Okay, so I got some things. Got some things both in the Sephora sale and just that I've had before. I'm gonna put on a quick highlighter. This is the Winnie from the Winnie the Pooh collection. This is the Mind Over Matter, just for a little highlighter. So this kind of a look could come together really pretty fast. So if you were looking for just a quick out the door look for summer, and you wanted something in the more creamy emollient sort of category, this would work really well for that. Okay, Mind Over Matter. This was one of my favorite, the highlighter formulation from the Winnie the Pooh collection. And I got all three of them, even though they were different tones, because I felt two of them could work as highlighters, but you could use all three to make a really pretty eye look. So I was really happy that I picked that up. Now, the couple of things that I picked up as far as new to me products, the Danessa Myricks has a thin, like a micropencil, that's in the multichrome, duochrome sort of family. So what we're gonna do is do that on the lower lash. And then this is one of the twin flames. I don't remember which, I think this is the Mystic Fire. So this is pretty whoop-pow, and I know we're going out for just a little bit, but I'm gonna just try and do like a little bit of a blend up into the eye, and then a little bit of upper liner, and then use the other one for the lower liner. So here we go. Remove the spectacles again. Okay, so I'm gonna take this and place it directly on the eye and blend it, and then go back again just with the tip of the applicator and try and do that upper line. I'm just doing a little bit because this is pretty powerful stuff, like I said. Okay, and I may actually end up bringing in a brush, as you can see from that. The Mystic Fire, I'll go ahead and swatch it as well, so you can see. Okay, and I think I'll bring in a brush just to do the edges of this. And bring it down just a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in. I think this is good for this. Going to bring a little bit of the pink and just clean off my fingertip, and then use the fingertip to kind of blend up and towards the brow bone. So get that cleaned off, and then just take a little bit of this. So it's not quite such a harsh line, and it's kind of melding into the rest of my face sort of element. Okay, and then I'm going to take this little thin liner and go underneath the eye. Now this is a very, very fine tip, and I did find like it's very easy to end up smushing the product off of this, so you're going to go through this really quickly if you're using it a lot. Or with any, like this is just really meant for your microfine lines, or if you're doing something artistic, little graphic, but we're just going underneath the eye today. And then near the lash line on the top. Now if I wanted to also, I could go back in with the Colourpop, the Winnie the Pooh, and do a little bit of color, little light read of the highlighter on the inner corner. But I think I'm going to just leave it at this today. I don't want to get too, this is pretty exciting of an eye look for a lazy Sunday morning for the grocery store. But when I put my glasses on, like a lot of the looks tend to calm down behind the eyeglasses. It hides a lot. So we're gonna apply some mascara. The Too Faced Better Than Sex. Okay. All right, and then I got a new lipstick also. This one's from Lawless. It was pointed out to me that I like saying lawyer, like lawyer, like I'm very lazy with my pronunciation sometimes, where it sounds like I'm liar, like it's a lawyer, but the lawyer. So this is from Lawless, and this is like a more thick, creamy type of a lipstick. Little light vanilla-y scent. And it doesn't quite read like the regular vanilla. This like more of a passion fruit meets vanilla. Now I could just use one of my Summer Fridays lip balms, or use one of the Summer Fridays that we just used, the lip and cheek. But I've been wanting to try because I'm trying to get acquainted with the Lawless line. So this has the magnetic packaging. Looks like, again, like the NARS or the new e.l.f. But this is a thicker, more of a demi-matte sort of a situation. It's definitely cream, feels good. I don't know that this is my favorite color, but it kind of goes with the what else is going on my face, I think. We're thinking. So anyway, I'll get a little closer and we'll take a look at it and see what we think. So remove the spectacles and don't panic, we're coming in. Seeing if we get the interesting light read. So I'm liking what's going on with the cheeks. And then the eye, some of the eye will depend on what light I'm in and how I'm moving. And I don't know that the micro liners, even though they're the duochrome, how much they read that way. But anyway, we're gonna try it out, and we're all ready for the grocery store. All the excitement. So anyway, hope you're all doing well, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.